This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Pain in the grass. Let's go. Woo! Yeah, buddy. It's back. 3 big days, too. Labor Day weekend, and, of course, a bonus day if you want to go to the big show at the Moore Theater. It's a kickoff party with the Pretty Reckless and Aaron Jones. That's Wednesday, August 31st. Then, of course, you got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, I should say September. September.
You okay?
Steve, I thought I could say September, and I didn't do it.
September. Good old September for the Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, maybe I should just...
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Labor Day weekend.
You know, go to the website. We clearly are not informed, but KSW.com has all the correct information.
Anybody want to tell, can we be trusted by saying who the bands are going to be? I wonder where, you know what? Beethoven's going to be there.
Sorry.
Yeah. We've got
Katrina and the Waves.
I mean, lots of great bands. Incubus, Sublime, Alice in Chains, Breaking Benjamin. You got Sammy Hagar in the Circle, George Thorogood and the Destroyers, Queensryche. A lot of great bands covering those 3 days and more. And more. Oh, yeah. I mean, the Glorious Sons. Lots of great local bands are going to be there. So you want those tickets. 3 big days. They're on sale right now at Ticketmaster. And you can get $9.99 lawn seats for Friday and Sunday if you are a Rockaholic Club member. And all you got to do is just go to KISW.com to become a Rockaholic member to get those great prices on the Friday and Sunday show.
It looks like Saturdays is gone. Also, some of the party stuff has been selling rather quickly. So you might, if you want to be a part of the BJ Migs party, you might want to get those tickets soon before they fully sell out as well.
Yeah, you want more info? Pain in the Grass style? You know where to go. KISW.com.
Let's play Beat Migs. It's time to play the game. Yeah. Everybody scream his name. Beat Migs. Don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs. You're a loser.
It is time for Beat Migs. It's time to pump it up from under. Pump it up. Yes, sir.
Yeah, get pumped up for this gray, overcast, gross Monday after an amazing weekend.
I don't mind that. I like the weekend's good, and, the days I got to work, who cares?
Yeah, it was beautiful this weekend. It was perfect for me to spend it completely indoors, but...
Yes. I'm struggling today because I got a massive sunburn on my back.
Do you really?
Yeah, I decided to put together that Target furniture, the outdoor furniture yesterday.
And you did it shirtless, did you?
Well, yeah. I don't want some tan lines going to be out there.
Flex them goods.
I got lost in the sauce because it took forever to do it.
I wonder how many of your neighbors were just at the window with their lemonade enjoying the show.
Oh, they were all. And I said, today you're lucky. The show is for free.
Whoa. Next time, cover charge.
Well, I figured it won't take that long, but then I didn't factor in Tatum, who is my helper. And, she makes it more fun, but also adds a lot more time. So it took 4 hours as opposed to maybe like an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Oh, so you're probably roasted back there.
Bro.
You got some aloe?
Oh, hello.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Whoa, dude, you are crabbed out, buddy.
Ooh.
Yes. You are lobster central.
It's very sensitive right now, and it's itching.
Well, when you play Beat Migs,
I'm an idiot.
don't pat yourself on the back.
No.
Danny, you should go over and give him a hug. Steve loves hugs.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, you could be like my wife's like, does this hurt? She just touches it. I'm like, no, that's fine. Does this hurt? And then she scratched it. I go, yes, severely. Why did you do that? She's like, I didn't realize I was scratching that hard. I was like, well,
Well, now you know, yeah.
And I know I may be Steve's second lover, but I'm not going to do that because he will slam me into the ground if I do anything like that.
all right. They say, hey, what the hell, man? That's about how far.
Oh, okay, cool.
This got awkward. Wow.
Hey, guys, I did not get any memos about second lover status. Okay, congratulations for both of you. I didn't know this was a thing.
Oh, yeah. It's been confirmed.
Right now.
Yeah, it sure has.
Have you not checked TMZ lately?
Yeah, you really got to follow up on
I
it.
didn't know they covered you guys. All right. Wow.
Oh, geez. Let's get to our contestant today. We got John in Seattle. John, are you there?
Yeah, dude, I'm here, dude. Good morning, you guys.
Steve, get out of here.
Take your second lover with you.
No. He's going to stay here. For those playing at home, John's got 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. John, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Thanks, guys.
What is food that is permitted to be eaten under Jewish dietary laws known as?
Halal.
No.
Ooh, kosher.
Yes. In soccer, how many yellow cards result in a red card?
2.
Yes. Who has a Jeopardy win streak of 74 games?
Oh, pass.
What U.S. state is known as the Golden State?
Dude, California?
Yes. In Harry Potter, who is it that reveals to Harry that he's a wizard?
Oh, man, pass.
Lisa Marie Presley married which actor in 2002?
Nicolas Cage?
Yes. Fleet Admiral is a rank in which branch of the military?
Navy?
Yes. What TV show did Mork and Mindy spin off from?
Oh, Happy Days?
Yes. What long-necked animal can clean its ears with its tongue?
Ostrich?
No.
Draft?
Yes. What sport did Hall of Famer Mickey Mantle play?
Baseball.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct.
All right.
That is a good score right there.
Sure is.
Thank you.
I think he's still cracking up about the second lever stuff there.
Yeah.
I am.
You're welcome.
Steve,
Here we
you're
go.
back.
Let's see if the second lover can help Steve because he's got a big hill to climb.
He's not going to help because he's got to wear his blindfold so he can't gaze lovingly into Danny's eyes.
Oh, where will he get his inspiration?
I have no
Maybe
idea.
I'll keep one of the eyes open.
There you go.
It's a pirate's life for you.
Are you ready?
Off the plank, matey.
Oh, dear. What is food that is permitted to be eaten under Jewish dietary laws known as?
Kosher.
Yes. In soccer, how many yellow cards result in a red card?
2.
Yes. Who has a Jeopardy win streak of 74 games?
Ken Jennings.
Yes. What U.S. state is known as the Golden State?
California.
Yes.
California.
In Harry Potter, who is it that reveals to Harry that he's a wizard?
Dumbledore.
No.
Lizarin.
No. Lizarin.
Ron.
No. Lisa Marie Presley married which actor in 2002?
Dumbledore.
No.
Nicolas Cage.
Yes. Fleet Admiral is a rank in which branch of the military?
That's the Navy.
Yes. What TV show did Mork and Mindy spin off from?
Nanu. From Happy Days.
Yes. What long-necked animal can clean its ears with its tongue?
A giraffe.
Yes. What sport did Hall of Famer Mickey Mantle play?
Baseball.
Yes. And Steve, you squeak out a win 9-8.
Sorry, John.
No problem. You guys, thank you so much, man. Have a rad day.
You too, buddy. Oh, I thought I had a song in me, but Steve pulled it out.
Yeah, you knew Ken Jennings.
I'm the best.
The deciding factor.
I like his answer to the giraffe question, like he was mad at you for asking it.
I know, right? Like he was like so dumb.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
no,
sounded
I-
very condescending when you answered
giraffe.
That condescending attitude was directed at myself because I was like, why am I taking this long to think about a long-necked animal? Like, what other long neck animal could it be?
John threw out ostrich first.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So I was like, that does have a long neck. Okay,
now you gotta be mad at yourself again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there is some other long necked animals.
BJ, do you want to answer the question about who told Harry that he's a wizard?
I'm gonna let Danny because he's also a Potterhead.
Hagrid.
Yeah, it was Hagrid.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Hagrid?
Yeah, Hagrid.
You guys never say that word on the show. I'm never going to get that right.
I know, that's why I put that in there, because I knew you wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you still won, so congratulations.
Yeah, you cheater.
Wow.
So I'm looking at it.
Yeah, to go back, I have a question for you, BJ, because earlier...
you have a question for me?
Yes.
Well, let's see if I can answer it.
Well, yeah, earlier this morning we played the audio of Pete Davidson saying goodbye on Weekend Update, saying, I'm done with Saturday Night Live. And part of his little spiel when he was saying goodbye was that Lorne Michaels gave him a sock. You said that's a Harry Potter reference.
Yes.
I forgot to ask you, what the hell does that even mean?
Oh, you know what, Danny? You tell him what that's about.
In the Harry Potter world, there are house elves that are basically servants to wizards, and the only way they can they're basically slaves, and the only way that they can be released from their slavery is if their master presents them with clothes. And in the movie, spoiler alert, and the book, one of the most popular house elves, Dobby, gets a sock from his master that Harry planted in there so he could be set free. So in other words, he's a slave to Lorne Michaels. Yeah, you could.
So Lorne Michaels, Lorne finally gave him a sock, and now he can go enjoy it.
Yeah, and it was not, the dude was not happy when he realized what Harry did. The dude was like, I will cut you, you little bastard.
He almost kills Harry.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, so now we need to be a little worried for Lorne Michaels that what if Pete Davidson kills Lorne Michaels?
Yeah, you know what? Listen,
and it's just his way of letting everyone know. He's like, dude, I told you guys. He gave me a sock.
It would be a reverse of how Pete Davidson. All he's been doing is just saying how much Lorne Michaels is the man. So yeah, what a smokescreen that would be.
Well, it's his way of giving a message to Kanye. He's like, look what I did to someone I love.
Jeez! Wow. And if you're Kim, what do you do if you're Kim? Do you just sit there and go, "This is all escalating in a bad way"?
She probably goes hangs out with her sister that just got married to Travis Barker from Blink-182.
Yeah, all right. Wow, you know what? You really have everybody's life planned. All right.
You got a lot of room in that house.
Yeah, I don't have to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I'll just go to Steve.
It was weird seeing. I just saw pictures of Mark Hoppus. He was at the wedding.
Yeah.
For Travis Barker, of course, because Travis was his bandmate, and it's just, or still is. It's just a trip because you forget, like, Mark thankfully successfully beat cancer, had to shave his head, now grew back, and I don't know if he just said, screw it, I'm not going to dye my hair color. Oh, yeah. So now he's got full on like Silver Fox action going. It just made me feel really old though, really quick, because it's like now he's like full on gray.
Yeah.
You're like, damn it, what's my age again? Now he actually doesn't remember because he's so old.
I was going to ask, like, how old are these guys now? Are they mid 40s, getting close to 50?
Yes.
I would say leaning closer to 50 than, mid 40s even.
That's insane.
Mark is 50 years old exactly.
Damn.
And Travis Barker is, I think, 48.
Yeah, when you think about it, when you think about it, it's crazy. These folks who, in my brain, they were really young kids because I was 10 years older than them. So I'm in my 30s when they're doing what they're doing. And to think that now they have gray hair and they're pushing 50 or in 50 years is just, it blows my mind. Because to me, they're always kids. It's like, those wild kids over there singing about the wild kid stuff with the, take off your pants and stuff.
And the jacket as well.
Of course.
And as you get older, they're getting older, so you still view them as like a youthful looking person. But it was like, it's been so long since I've seen him now with hair because he had his head shaved, and then before that he had like brown hair.
Yeah.
So now all of a sudden it's full on gray, and you're just like, oh, that's right. We are old.
My favorite part was one of the Instagram posts when it started growing back finally after the chemo and stuff, and it was just, what the S is this? Because he was surprised that it was coming back gray too. He was like, this has never happened before.
Oh wait, so he wasn't gray before the cancer?
No,
I just assumed he was dyeing his hair.
No. It was like a surprise that it came back gray.
Dude, it's weird.
I wonder if that's an effect of the chemo, maybe. Or stress?
I don't know, because let me tell you what happened to me. This was a shock for me. My chest hair and body hair is still bright, like my hair color.
Prove
even
it.
Though,
no, please do not.
Wow. So I I decided I wanted to look like that I had shaved my whole butt because that was the look. Everybody was shaving. They didn't want body hair anywhere.
Manscaped.
And so what I did is I only manscaped what you could see when my shirt was open. So I did shave some of that hair away. It all grew back gray. So I have the weirdest body. Like the top half of my chest is gray. The bottom is not.
No way.
Yeah, it is the weirdest thing.
You got the salt and pepper chest.
So but it really literally is salt on top, pepper on the bottom. I am convinced that if I shaved myself completely, it would all grow back gray.
Oh yeah.
So, but I don't know why that is. Why isn't it gray now? It's so weird.
It's just given up.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, not only for you, but I've seen that before, too, because I remember even Eric Bischoff, who was WCW president and stuff like that. I thought he just gave up on dyeing as well, but I think it was because he had to shave his head, and he came back, and it was just that super gray silver.
I didn't know that. I just assumed the same as you, Rev. Like, I was just looking at some pictures of Mark Hoppus from, a few years ago, and it's he's got fully dark brown hair. Yep. I don't know. I guess if you look close enough, maybe you'll see a couple of gray hairs in there. I didn't realize that it would just come back all gray.
It is so nuts. Whoa. Yeah, it is. I don't understand. And you, Steve, you may be right. It may have something to do with the treatment or stress or whatever. But in my situation,
maybe
I'm
not.
a stressful guy. Though I am a stressed guy.
You are stressed a lot.
Yeah. So, but I won't. Once that happened, I go, I'm not shaving the rest of my chest. This is the only part of me that's still the color I used to be. I'm not doing it.
His exact post was, what the blank is this? Is my hair growing back white? If it does, I wonder if I'll look more like George Clooney or Doc Brown. I feel like this is still the cancery peach fuzz that's coming back and basically says cancer is weird. And it's like he had no idea, but now it's just all white.
That is so trippy.
Yeah, so I don't know if it is because of his treatment or if it's a weird thing that happens
as you get older.
I mean, it's probably a slower process that we don't realize. But I wonder, Steve, with you, if you started growing your hair back in the places you could, I wonder how it would grow back.
Oh, I know when I have a little stubble on my sides, it's pretty gray. So I would look like probably way older than I look.
Yeah, but at the same time,
so I've chosen not to grow it out. Although I want to skull it bad, but it's not worth it for that.
Yeah, it's a trippy thing, man. It's very, very trippy.
He needs to do an older version of What's My Age Again, but just asking, wait, no, guys, what is it? I don't remember.
I forgot when I was born, kiddies. What's my age again?
That's a great idea. They got to do a reissue with new lyrics.
Someone said James Gunn, he went completely gray during the pandemic.
And it looks dyed. It looks like he dyes his hair white. It's so strange.
Interesting. Yeah, whenever I see that, I just assume someone just decided, you know what, I'm done buying Just for Men, and I'm just going to let it go gray. I never thought that maybe they did have legit dark hair, and then all of a sudden it just drastically changed and became gray.
Yeah, it's beating, man.
Someone said it's something from the chemo, though. It can grow back gray or really curly. We call it the chemo curl or the chemo silver from a cancer survivor.
Oh, okay. All right. So it might be that then. Then what's my story? What about my chest hairs?
You're an alien.
They're curly and they're gray.
I don't know. You probably were putting chemo on your chest or something like that.
Well, of course I was, Steve. That's what all the new kids are doing. Excuse me. Yes, I don't have cancer, but I put chemo on my chest.
I thought this was Tiger Balm.
I'm not supposed to use this. I'm doing preventative medicine here. Oh man.
So it said my husband's hair was reddish blonde before chemo, lost it, and it all came back darker, but his beard was red and it came back white from belladonna.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, so this is, again, I still don't know what the hell's going on with me. Don't understand what the hell happened.
You're an alien.
Yeah, that's possible.
You're not real, man, just like the birds.
Well, man, if I'm not real, then I need to stop worrying. I really do. You know what time it is? It's time for you to change this conversation, because right now it's pretty stupid. But you know what? You can. It is time for Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What do you want to talk about? Your calls, your texts at 917 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock. 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. Brought to you by Pick and Pull. Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. I guess this week we can say that you pick the topic and you pull it towards the direction you want it to go in. Since, the
Look at
good folks from
that.
Pick and Pull, huh? What do you think, huh?
I like
Good
it.
idea. I think it's got legs, doesn't it? It's a good idea.
Pullers on the loose.
Yeah, well,
Pullers
okay.
on the
Wow,
loose.
whoa, wait.
No? Too far?
Yeah, I think I went too far.
That's a whole...
Did I make the meeting weird?
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Of course, don't forget to follow Steve's pulling rule.
It's just to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we got to pull out the gong,
Okay.
hit it with you, and then pick to tell you goodbye.
And then pick a new caller.
Yeah.
That's
Pick
it.
a new caller.
Pick a new
Let's
caller.
go, Rev.
Nice work. Yeah. Pullers on the loose.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
I got a text that just said, questions mainly for Danny and Vicky if she was there, but Vicky's off today. She'll be back tomorrow.
well, I'll answer. What would you like to know?
Okay. Did they see that there's a new Chippendale movie? I loved it so much, and all the cameos, past and present, were great. I think I enjoyed it more than my 8-year-old. LOL.
Interesting.
I had some friends who just told me that it's amazing.
All my friends on not all, a lot of my friends on social media have been just raving about this, and they don't even have kids. So I'm like, they're just watching it because it's nostalgia.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's Chip and Dale. I thought it was a Chippendales movie. Well,
They're like
no.
strippers. Yes.
yeah.
The Rescue Rangers.
I'm like, I didn't know Danny was into this. All right.
Danny loves male entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Chip and Dale, the Chipmunks, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and they were part of the Rescue Rangers. That was sort of like a new incarnation back 20 years ago or so.
Yeah. It was the Disney Afternoon. It was one of those cartoons. It was Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers,
Oh,
and
I
they were
remember that,
solving
yeah.
crimes and all that fun stuff that chipmunks do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chipmunks are really good at solving crimes.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's got Seth Rogen as a voice, Andy Samberg as a voice.
Yeah. John Mulaney plays Chip, and Andy Samberg plays Dale.
And like Dale's like almost like a CGI, but then the Chip is more of like the animated, like old school type.
And the reason why,
really?
Yeah,
Why?
the reason why the adults will like it a lot more than maybe the children is the fact that it's a total nostalgia, like meta trip. Like it's just like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where cartoon characters are real and they just do shows.
Yeah.
And so they're coming back to solve a crime or do something like that. But it's like them as actors, even though they're cartoon chipmunks.
Oh, yeah, they're at a convention, a Star Wars convention. There's like little chipmunks with like lightsabers and Luke and Leia outfits and stuff. I'm looking at the trailer right now. I gotta watch this weekend.
Dude, I've heard it's awesome. And then I heard about this a while back because my mom is actually a huge like those are her favorite people. The
She likes a different type of Chippendales.
That's true too, but no, she really like those were her favorite Disney characters. Anytime we take my mom to Disneyland and she would see Chip and Dale, she would freak out like if it was Mickey. That was her Mickey.
Wow.
So I was waiting to watch it with both Lily and my mom this summer when we're gonna spend some time together. But I may have to watch this by myself and see because it's getting fantastic scores.
It's insane how much people are raving about it, dude.
Is it in the theaters or on Disney Plus?
Disney Plus.
Oh, so I could watch it if I wanted to.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's up to
see if I do.
you. The ball is in your court.
It's a movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so there's low commitment.
79% on the tomato meter, 82% audience score.
Oh, that's
All right.
That's great.
Yes.
Yeah, the trouble is I haven't watched Sonic yet, either one. You guys I just don't have the desire to watch these animated movies so much, and so I'm backed up.
Well, that's a different problem.
Yeah, it's a personal
I hear
problem.
there's-
Metamucil.
Yeah, I hear there's like some pills that you
I
can
have a
take for that.
lot of shows I put in my Nokia. I put a lot of shows in my notes that if I ever get laid up for, if I have a surgery or something like that and I can't really do anything, I got a whole thing of shows I'm ready to watch.
No time to get that breast augmentation you've always been wanting.
Well, yeah, but I you know how my hair looks now. I'm kind of, I don't want to get shaved to get it done, Rev. It'll come back great. I don't want that done. It is Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
The trailer's just tripping me out because it's like one, like you said, one's a cartoon, the other one's not. It's very weird, dude. I feel like there's like an acid trip going on.
Well, I bet there's an explanation.
Absolutely.
yeah. We'll have to watch it to find out.
Yeah.
Okay, let me know what it is because I would rather have you tell me.
We'll probably, that'll be something for us to watch because we're giving up on that Uber show.
Oh, yeah?
We're 3 episodes in.
You just don't have the drive to watch it?
No.
Thank you.
Man.
Good night, everybody.
It's just not lifting my spirits like I thought it was.
Lift wine, everybody.
Well, we're on the lift episode, so
Yeah.
like, even my wife's just like, yeah, the show's kind of losing my interest. And I'm like, how We need to watch a show together. Like, how can it be losing your interest? And watch the next episode. It lost my interest. So she was just one step ahead of me.
I have another show for you that maybe you might. Oh, you don't have that. You don't have Apple TV Plus. Never mind.
No. What's the show? Because my buddy Drew Pitfall Jones, a wrestler. We were driving back from Portland. He was telling me about some show on Apple TV, and I'm wondering if it's the same one.
It's got to be Severance.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a fantastic show.
He couldn't stop raving about it. He's like,
it almost is. I'll tell you this right now. If you haven't watched Ted Lasso. And I heard good stuff about the morning show. That's the one with Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon and Steve Carell. Yeah. And of course, there's this Severance show is also on there. It may be worth it. It may be worth getting Apple TV Plus because I wonder sometimes, like, why do I have Apple TV Plus? Oh yeah, I got it for Ted Lasso, and then Severance came on. And Adam Scott is in it, and John Turturro is in it. Those are the names you'd know. Patricia Arquette as well. So those are the three big names in it. And it is a fascinating show. I will tell you this because it happens in the first episode. No, I don't even want to tell you. It is basically a show about what if you didn't like your life the way it is most of the time. But some of the time you did like your life the way it is. This show gives you the opportunity to fix that. And they quickly tell you how. And then you're like, what the F is going on? The only thing is that you get to live basically two lives, but you don't know about the other life.
Yes.
It's really fascinating. So really every time you're awake, it's you pretty much go, wow, I'm only really awake half the day. And then I feel badly for one of the lives because you have to sleep. So that second life really gets short-sheeted on the amount of hours that it's living. It's like, because, it's only up for half the time that the other life is up, obviously, because it has to sleep half the time.
When he was explaining to me, we're driving back, and I'm like, this sounds like a mind F.
It is a mind F, but it's done really, really well. It's a big mystery. It's fantastic. It really is and then I will just say this. I watched the last episode and everybody was telling me, have you seen the last episode yet? I go, no, I haven't. Finally watched the last episode. And now I understand why they were like, you have to watch the last episode because we need to have a discussion. That kind of a thing.
Yeah.
It is. It's one of my favorite shows of the year. And it is
so funny.
Yeah.
I just talked about it. And here you are.
And I forgot. Well, I don't want to tell you who this other person is in because they come in a little bit later. But an iconic person is also in the show, and it's so much fun when you see that person. But John Turturro is fantastic. My gosh, I've seen him in two things lately: the Batman and now this, where I really have enjoyed like what he's brought to the table. Oh, it's so good, and it's well done, and it will make you cry. It'll make you think. It'll make you go, "Whoa!" It's really something. Yeah, Severance on Apple TV Plus. All right, there you go.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Pitfall Jones approved.
Yeah, I think you and your wife would dig it too. It's just a matter of you got to get another service.
Yeah, that we won't dig because we're not trying to add any more services to our plate.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
You pick the topic. You guide the show. It is Listeners on the Loose. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. We got more of your calls, more of your texts at 9:33 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Geico asks, how would you love a chance to save some money on insurance? Of course you would. And when it comes to great rates on insurance, Geico can help. Like with insurance for your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, and RV. Even help with homeowners or renters coverage. Plus, add an easy-to-use mobile app, available 24-hour roadside assistance, and more, and Geico is an easy choice. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. It's easy. Simply go to geico.com or contact your local agent today.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
We got text coming back to Chippendales movie. Someone said, which came first, the strippers or the chipmunks? What's the origin of Chippendale?
Ooh.
I have no idea.
I'd imagine Chip and Dale, the cartoon characters, came before the strippers.
My mind remembers those two before the strippers, yeah.
I just can't fathom that a strip club or a cartoon would be made based on the name of a strip club or a gentleman. It's a female club. It's a club of gentlemen, but it's not a gentleman's club.
Yeah.
Yes. And I don't know why they call those men Chippendales, to be honest. I wonder what the origin of that is.
Is it a nuts?
Oh,
there you go.
Wow. If that is the reason, Steve, that is a lot cooler than I would have thought.
Well, Chip and Dale made their Disney debut in 1943.
The strippers?
No, Chip on Disney.
And the strippers were established in 1979.
Yeah, so a lot of time later.
And do we know the origin of why they call the strippers Chippendales? That's what I'm wondering.
I'm trying to find. Yeah,
we need a documentary on this.
Yeah, we do.
That's not Magic Mike.
Because Steve really wants his nuts to be the reason. Well, not his, but
right. I got a feeling that probably it is like loosely based off of like a joke about Chippendale and nuts.
I would really have a lot of respect for him if that was the case.
Yeah, it was a bar that was renamed Chippendales that began hosting exotic dance nights for women, but it doesn't say why he named it that.
Oh. Huh. Yeah, son of a gun. Okay, then. Well, you know what? It's forever a mystery.
Look this up now.
Someone said the new Chippendales movie is stupid.
Oh,
wow.
No.
Damn.
Another person says, it's great. I'm 39-year-old dude, and I really enjoyed it. The nostalgia is real.
It's funny. I logged onto my Facebook page, and the first thing I see, all you 90 kids need to watch Chippendale Rescue Rangers ASAP.
See? Here's what I see, though, as a trend that's happening. It's definitely, it's happened. It was happening, but I think COVID has really accelerated this. Nostalgia is a make-you-feel-good drug. And it makes any movie better for the people who are nostalgic for the characters in that movie. And if you don't care about those characters, I just don't think the movie is going to be that good for you. And I don't have any attachment to Chip and Dale, those guys at all. They weren't my favorite cartoons, so I'm not sure I'm going to get out of it, especially when they use that word nostalgia. I don't think I'm going to get anything out of it because I'm not nostalgic for them.
Well, then I'm similar to you. Like, Chippendales was never really, I know of them. I've seen some stuff, but it's not like a show that I was like obsessed with as a kid, or like it wasn't really on my radar.
Oh, I was.
But I want to watch it. And I'll let you know, though, because like I really don't have any nostalgic connection to Chippendale other than the name. And so, yeah, I'll give it a whirl.
I did find out the origin of the club.
Here we go.
Nice. So apparently it's named, the bar Chippendales was named after the classic Chippendale style furniture that adorned the club when the guys first performed.
Interesting.
Oh.
So it is that old style of like furniture that has the wood, the dark wood, and usually kind of the fancy backs and stuff like that.
Sounds very British.
Yeah. It was based off of a lot of UK stuff as well.
Sounds very Downton Abbey. That's very Downton Abbey. Hello.
Yeah, so that's where we got it. I don't know why they named the chipmunks that.
Lady Grantham, we have the Chippendale chair for you to sit in while the Chippendale dancer waves his mahogany at you.
Someone says there is a Chippendales documentary on A&E. I don't know if it's about the strippers or the...
you can watch that.
Actually, you know what? I did know that because we were watching some other documentary, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to see that one.
All right, you both have a great time. Watch your Chippendales, watch a Chippendale documentary. Make it a full Chippendale.
Whoa, dude, it's called The Secrets of the Chippendales Murders.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another one called
Curse.
Yeah, there's another one called The Curse of the Chippendales.
Yep.
Wait, I didn't know there was murder intrigue.
You know what? We were watching the Playboy documentary, and they kept showing the previews for the Chippendale.
I still need to see that.
Yeah, that one's messed up. I mean...
that's what I heard, yeah. It's a 4-part documentary series. It's Secrets of the Chippendales Murders. Gives a look beyond the bright lights into the dark world of drugs, arson, a love triangle, and a murder.
Whoa.
Wow. Look at
now
this.
Are you in?
No.
Bombs, drugs, and murder.
Is there anybody from space in there? You know, does somebody ride a dragon?
Well, somebody wrote something.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Is that, yeah, I think that could be that.
4 episodes. I'm in for a good documentary.
Yeah, all right. Well, you know what? You and Danny report back and tell me what you learn.
Let's keep that isolated for whatever reason.
Yeah. I'll save that for later.
Yeah, I don't know why we need it, but we will.
You'll need it. At some point in your life, you'll need it. It is Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Someone texted and said, Migs, your list of Tatum's meltdowns had me laughing at work, and I was thinking about the time that I wouldn't let my 2-year-old pick up a dog turd while we were at a park. LOL.
Oh, that definitely is grounds for a meltdown.
Yeah, Tatum's had that meltdown too, where because she knows that I go out in the back and pick up Lulu's poops, and she gets mad if I won't let her help. But by her helping, I just give her a bag, and she just kind of walks around aimlessly, doesn't even understand the concept of picking it up. So, and also I hurry, I get those poops up picked up quick because I don't want to have her try and pick it up without the bag on her hand.
Yeah, plus you don't want her to step in it. I mean, there's just a lot that can go wrong with the help you can get from a toddler.
We do have a problem though with Tatum right now, and it happened last night.
Besides her father?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, it's the father's fault because I thought it would be funny because she was she loves music, thankfully, but we listen to a lot of Peppa Pig songs, but also she enjoys Casper Baby Pants.
Okay.
So Run Baby Run's her favorite because it's basically a call and response. He'll say run, Tatum runs, and he'll say dance, she'll dance, spin, she spins in circles, and it's fantastic. But then she wants to hear something. Something loud. I'm I don't even know what that even means, and I don't know why. But the first thought was I'm gonna go find Jock Jams on my phone and put Everybody Dance Now, the CNC Music Factory song on.
Oh yeah, that's a good tune.
It's I played her. To me, it's the first time I heard Pearl Jam. She was enthralled by the song. She's dancing, she's moving. Then the next song was the Macarena. She's feeling that one as well. She's getting low and doing a little butt shuffle. My God, dude, she was dancing like a maniac. We were up a half hour later than usual because we're having a dance party. And then I didn't realize this. My wife was laughing because the blinds are open. And it also, I mentioned earlier, she's big into me having my shirt off and my pants off. I have to just... So I'm dancing. She's in her diapers with nothing on. I'm in just boxers with nothing on. And I'm dancing, but she's so short that you don't see her above the window. So if my neighbors are looking into our bedroom window, which is possible because of the way that the backyard is set up, it's a pretty straight view.
Oh, boy.
They see this random dude just feeling it, dancing very bad, because you guys know I don't have any dance moves. And I'm trying to keep up with Tatum, and my wife's you need to close the blinds.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Speaking of Chippendales dancers.
Wow. Why doesn't your wife, instead of say that, go out with the iPhone and document this forever for history?
Oh, she wouldn't do me dirty like that. And her cell phone was downstairs.
For Tatum to actually go, Tay, when you were a little one, here's what you got, and then you would be dancing, and we've got proof of it. I think I would love to see my parent doing an idiotic thing like that.
Dude, I'm
up from the window.
BJ, I am so concerned that now Jock Jams is going to be the
that's awesome.
Yeah, you're done. Oh, you're absolutely. You know how it is, man. They latch onto something, those kids, and they want it over and over again.
Oh yeah, it was get ready for this. Get ready for this.
Yeah, you got it. Those are all your new favorite songs.
Everybody Dance Now. Whoop, there it is. That was also popular with her.
Wow.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh, of course.
She's feeling that one. Yep. And then Come On and Ride It, the train. Come on, ride the train. Choo-choo.
I feel like she's ready for a wedding. She can go to any wedding now.
Really?
A 90s dance party.
Or a 90s basketball game.
Yeah. Macarena. Yeah, it was... Oh... That's our new jams.
I feel like of all the videos you show us, we need to see the dance party video. I guess then we'll see you in your shorts, though. All right, we have to find a way. Maybe just a Tatum-only dance party video.
I hope none of our new... I don't really care, but that'll be awkward next time we walk by them. Why were you in just red boxers last night?
Yeah, I would throw some hints. Go, hey, how you doing, Steve? Let me ask you a question. Do you like dancing?
Yeah, but I like dancing without my clothes with my daughter. That doesn't sound very normal either.
No, it doesn't. But I will still want to start that awkward conversation because the neighborhood's what is with that guy? They're the relative. Because are you? I don't know if you're the new people anymore, or are you?
No, we're the old dogs. We were one of the first to move into this development.
Yeah. Then some people are going to go, so what do you think of the development? Everything is good except for the dancing naked guy. He's a little bit of a...
That guy with the tattoos, the bald dude, he dances in his bedroom to CNC Music Factory. We don't know why.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I know, yeah. Really, out of context, because you can't see the little kid.
You can't.
It is the weirdest idea to think, like, why is the guy who looks like he's a rocker just shirtless and dancing like a fool to CNC Music Factory? Yeah, we need video. We really do.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, but it has to be posted.
It's never going to happen.
You know what? We've said, Danny...
I will cancel her cell phone plan if she did that to me.
Well, Danny, it's time for you to camp out outside their bedroom, Danny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just ask the neighbors. Can I sit on your back porch?
Yeah, that's all we need you to do.
That'd be really funny.
It is, listeners on the loose. You pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Someone said, try Rappers Delight Migs. My daughter loved that song.
There we go.
Hop, hippity. Oh, yeah, we could dance to that one.
Yeah, there's no bad words in any of these, right?
No.
Okay.
No, at least not the ones that we were listening to. Although I did realize quickly, I was like, I put on Aaron Jones while we were out in the back while I was putting together that lawn furniture, and the first song, Boys of the Puget Sound.
Yeah, that one's got some bad words.
Call the effing police. I'm like, gotta skip that one.
Whoops!
I'm surprised you didn't learn any new words from you just putting together furniture. If you put it away the way I do, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I was being very cautious with that. But she does say shoot now, because...
That's what Daddy says a lot?
Daddy and Mommy, yeah. We say shoot instead of another word that maybe starts with the same two letters.
Yes. Chuck?
Shoot.
Oh,
S-H-O-O-T?
I was thinking S-H-U-T-E because I'm a shoots and ladders guy. Yeah, but I see what you did.
That's spelled C-H.
Yeah, it's C-H. Come on,
That's
man.
what I'm saying. That's why I thought, like, what are you talking about? That's because I'm a gamer. I wasn't. When you say shoot, I think of shoot from Shoots and Ladders.
Proof. I knew he played Shoots and Ladders. He always denies. He's like, no, we play Settlers of Catan. It's like, no, you guys are playing.
Okay, first of all, I don't know why I change my voice when it's time to play Settlers of Catan.
Well, that's how you get into the mode with that.
Hey, what's my voice when I play Monopoly, Steve?
Hey, we're going to play some Monopoly.
Oh, you really have to change your voice, otherwise the games just don't work. All right, we got a big question that has to be answered, and it's this. What do Ryan Castle and a grilled cheese have in common? I'm going to tell you at 9:50 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. And now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
What do Ryan Castle and a grilled cheese have in common?
Toasted.
Yeah, you are.
Toasted and cheesy.
Let me ask you guys a question. Do you do mayonnaise on your grilled cheese sandwiches?
I haven't.
I'm telling you, next time you make a grilled cheese sandwich, use mayonnaise on the outside instead of butter. It's a game changer.
It's good.
Okay, because I thought you meant on the inside. I was like, that seems very disgusting. I don't know why. It's different, but it does sound different.
Yeah, really, it's still on the bread. You're still putting it in your mouth. That's what she said. But anyway, okay, Taco Bell, by the way, I think has decided they just want to give you all the good stuff because they brought back Mexican pizza.
Yep.
And now here's what Taco Bell wants to do. They are currently testing a new breakfast item called a grilled cheese biscuit. And what I'm told in this report is it looks like a McDonald's sausage biscuit with cheese on top.
It does.
And
it looks
all
delicious.
For this.
Yeah.
It's a plain buttermilk biscuit with cheddar, mozzarella, and pepper jack cheese melted over the top of it, and one that's cut in half with a sausage patty in the middle.
They're not even pretending to be Mexican food anymore, are they?
I was legit just saying, like, Taco Bell just says, you know what, we don't care. We just, stoner food, that's all we care. Making awesome stoner food.
Oh, I'm sure there's some part of Mexico that makes these. No? All right. Ryan Castle, there's some part of him that's going to give you a 12-pack, and that's next.
BJ and Migs, play of the day.
I'm like, you're really not my friend, are you? Because you wouldn't have the honesty to come up to me and tell me that, look, you're miserable. Because that's what friends do. You go, look, BJ, you're a loser. You need to not be a loser, which is why Bert and Paul did that. And I will always love those guys for that because they had the balls to come up to me and say, we're your friends. Change yourself because it's not cool. And they really helped me because I realized I was not cool and I did want to change myself.
So they legitimately said you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yeah, exactly. They really did.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. Can I leave things off of a bankruptcy, like my car?
You have to list all of your assets and creditors when you file bankruptcy. So you would have to tell the court and the trustee that you have the car or that you have a car loan. You could say that I want to keep my car and continue to make my payments on the car. But the court will need to know that you have a car and that you may have a payment on the car. So by leaving it off the bankruptcy, if you mean that you cannot disclose it to the court, the answer to that is no, you must disclose it. However, that does not mean that you'll lose those assets. You'll be able to keep things like a car and a house in almost all cases, but you must disclose them to the court. But you'll need to continue to make payments on a house or a car that you intend to keep.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
Geico asks, how would you love a chance to save some money on insurance? Of course you would. And when it comes to great rates on insurance, Geico can help. Like with insurance for your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, and RV. Even help with homeowners or renters coverage. Plus, add an easy-to-use mobile app, available 24-hour roadside assistance, and more, and Geico is an easy choice. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. It's easy. Simply go to geico.com or contact your local agent today.